something had happened to my live. It stopped recording, and it was saying that reconnect. I got a picture of it. I don't know why it did that. I don't understand that, but it was going to be a really good one. But this one's going to really be good. Um, I want to talk about the brother Dave East, allegedly being arrested for a DUI. Allegedly, I don't post up. I'm not going to post up those videos of him being arrested. You can go check that out, right? The reason why I say allegedly because in some of the videos he's saying that listen, I passed the test, and he still was being pursued and arrested. Um, I'm gonna say allegedly is because I don't want to disrespect this Muslim brother and this young brother's life. He has a family, he has children that he's trying to take care of, and you have people on these platforms, these major platforms. They basically is doing clickbait. They are allegedly saying that he was drinking and driving, don't have proof of anything. As you can see, that they didn't do the breathalyzer test on him right then and there. They taking him back to the station to do that. If you want to see all of that, you can go check that out and type in his name, and you can see all the procedures and all the other stuff while he was in the stations. I'm not here for that. What I'm here for in defending this Muslim brother and this young brother right here that's pursuing his career and protecting um his life. Let me tell you something. We as human beings, we have ups and downs. All of us. We fall short as Muslims, as believers, as righteous people. We fall short. The reason why we fall short because we are plagued with a lot of things in our life, a lot of darkness upon darkness upon life. Now, I'm not saying that he is plagued with darkness. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm saying that a lot of us are plagued with a lot of things of our past. It's called jahalil, of ignorant days that we used to live. Sometimes we have one foot in and one foot out as righteous people, right? And we are still coping and fighting with a lot of things that is plagued upon our life. And what people don't understand, people expect that for you to be this perfect person. And nobody's perfect. No, you're not. You're not the only one here. There's 6 people there. Okay? So, allegedly Dave East got arrested for DUI. It's all on the internet. If you want to go check that, you go check that. I'm not going to promote and watching this brother getting arrested and going through the process and using clickbait and using this man arrest to promote money or anything like that. There's a lesson in everything. There's a lesson in everything. Thank you so much, Lily. I speak really good. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Can you please like, share, subscribe? I got a really lot of dope content over here. I'm from New York. You don't see it. From New York. I got to get into this topic. Davies was allegedly arrested for DUI. As you can see clearly that he passed his test. Yes, he was a little unruly as I see as he's going through the procedures, but I commend the officers and the police officers that really handled this brother very well. I appreciate that you really handled this brother very well. The thing that I'm talking about, we are plagued with a lot of things and we are plagued with a lot of traumas in life. We are plagued with this. And the reason why we are plagued with this because there's a lot of things that we are dealing with, and we are only human, right? We are only human. It's okay to go through certain things in life. but it's one thing to stay down. So even if allegedly, or even if he was drinking allegedly, we're going to say allegedly because this is an ongoing court case that's going on with him. We're going to say allegedly. We're not going to convict this man. We're not going to say he was drunk. He's living a nightlife. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He's a entertainer, right? He does movies. He do anything just to feed his family. We looking at this. He helped many people out in his community get out a life of poverty, of pain and suffering that we don't look at. We don't see this, right? This young man is helping his family and his loved ones, those to lead them out of darkness and evil that has a grip upon our communities, our nation, and our civilization. This is all facts. Instead of getting up here clickbaiting and getting views, we don't look at the positivity that this young man, Dave East, he's Muslim, that he's bringing upon communities all around the world and helping individuals get jobs and big themselves up at the end of the day, right? That's why I said I'm not going to promote these videos of him being arrested. I'm not going to promote him going into these police stations, these plantations, and going through this stuff because allegedly he was drunk. He was driving drunk. It could not be that. He probably could have had a drink or two. Allegedly, he said it, but he pulled over, went to sleep, as he should, right? As he should pull over and go to sleep, take a nap or whatever. The car was running, right? Allegedly, we see all this on camera, but we are plagued with a lot of things that's going on in our life. And Davies, I love you. You my Muslim brother. I love you for the sake of Allah, and we hate for the sake of Allah, right? We don't love. We love for the sake of Allah, and we dislike for the sake of Allah. We are Muslims. So we have to pull each other up of doing the right thing. We all know that in Islam, that drinking is haram. Allegedly, they said that you was D.U.I, whatever. I don't know. That's not what I'm talking about. We want to get any and everybody, if they're doing these acts, to stop doing these acts. This drinking and using marijuana, using these things are bad. Bad. This leads us to a life of destruction, of darkness upon darkness upon darkness. Like I said, we do things to cope with our pain and suffering of dealing with a lot of trauma in life, which is understandable in our neighborhood because this is all what we got. This is all what we know. But we have to change the narrative, a lot of things that's going on, that's plaguing us, that's going on in our life. We have to be the leaders, the spiritual leaders and the physical leaders of everything. We are being watched all the time, right? So this is a message to my brother Dave East, is that, we got to do a little better. I know that we are still fighting things, and it's okay. It's okay, but I'm going to blame anybody that was around you, that knowing that if you was in this condition, right? I don't care if you tell them, nah, I got it. No, you don't get it. They supposed to have took the wheel from you, got in the car, and drove off with you, brought you to your destination, and call an Uber or a Lyft to put them to go where they needed to go. You didn't supposed to have been driving if that was the case, that you got pulled over. I said allegedly. Okay? The individuals that's around you that said that they love you and that they watching you and that they got your back, those individuals supposed to have drove you to your destination safely and sound. Somebody has to be around you that's not doing these acts, that's not drinking or smoking, that always got your back and actually showing you that they love you, Dave East. You don't need nobody around you that's doing the same thing that you're doing, right? That's drinking and smoking and living the nightlife of partying, whatever the case may be. You're going to do it, fine. But there's supposed to be somebody around you that really, really love you, that's pushing in your ear, brother, don't do this, brother, do that. Being that angel on your side that really, really love you, that's encouraging you to do the right thing. You're going to do your thing, which is fine. I understand that. That's going to make sure that you don't crash out. That's going to make sure that you don't get in the situation of being arrested. Okay? You need to check your circle and you need to check everybody. It's time to clean house. That's all I'm saying to you, brother. Because it could have turned tragic. It could have turned, allegedly, somebody could have got killed. Or you could have got really done bad by those cops. That's how I'm looking at this. And any and everybody that's around you, right, I blame you. I blame you too, because I understand that we are plagued with these certain things, and that, it's going to take time for us to heal and for us to get right. We are at different stages. We grow in different stages and different levels, which I understand. But those that around you and say that they love you and they watch your back, those individuals supposed to have took your keys from you, right, and put you in an Uber, or they were supposed to drive you to your house and drop you off, load the car up, put it in your house, put the keys in your pocket, and call an Uber and let them go to their destination. That's how that go. That's how that go, Dave East. That's how that go. Okay? You need to be protected, and you need to protect yourself as well. Okay? This is a brother to another Muslim brother to another Muslim brother. Okay? This is the things that I see. I'm not looking at what happened about, you upset that you got arrested. You should be upset. My thing is that I'm happy that nobody got injured. You didn't get injured, and nobody got their life taken. Allegedly, if that was the case. That's why I said allegedly, because it's an ongoing court case that's going on. You got arrested, stuff like that. So my thing is that the individuals around you supposed to have took them keys from you, put you in an Uber, or took it like, yo, go sit in the back, I'm driving you home. I don't care. I love you, man. I can't afford you to get arrested. I cannot afford you to kill somebody. I cannot afford you to be taken away from your family and your daughters. You put me on. You gave me an outlet where I didn't have an outlet. Okay, I was plagued with darkness upon darkness. I was hungry out here. Now I've got clothes. Now I'm going on tours with you. Now I'm going over here. Now I'm being networked. This was supposed to happen. And I blame each and every one that was around you and participate in these acts. Dave East, you need to check your circle. That's all I'm saying. You need to check your circle, Dave East. Because this ain't supposed to happen. Only Allah Walam, only Allah knows as Muslims. But allegedly, you got pulled over for D.U.I. All I see was that you was very, very tired and you pulled over safely and sound, right? You kept the car going. Let me tell you something. I pulled over. I was tired. Been tired. Left my car going. Pulled over. They're gonna pull you over for DUI. Driving while under the fluids of intoxication. They're gonna do that. Because they talking about, it's just like because you was tired, because you could be overwhelmed for days, and you being an entertainer and being an artist, you don't have time to sleep. You having the nightlife, you having the morning life. You 24 hours, you 48 hours up. You didn't get no sleep, and your body could take over. Your mind could shut you down. You understand where I'm coming from? That's what I see, allegedly. Allegedly, that's what happened to you. Your body shut down, and your mind shut down. And you could just go right out. But my thing is this, if this happened, the individuals around you watching your movement every way and saying that they love you, they ain't supposed to let you go behind that wheel and drive. Or let you get in the car and you take the car and go somewhere else. You have to have people that really, really love you. That's really, really important, that you check your backyard, okay? Check your backyard. because it's really, really important that you check your backyard and the individuals that you got around you. I'm not going to say your so-called friends. I don't know. I don't know. But as a Muslim, this is my duty to pull you up, right? So I'm also going to bring about in the Quran, right? This is chapter 5, verse 9. Chapter 5, verse 9 and 91, okay? I'm going to read it in Arabic, right? Allegedly. Alleged, okay? It says, Ya ayyuhalladina amanu, right? Manu innama mal khamru wal maysiru wal asadbu wal azlamu rijsu min amali lis shayatin faj tani bu u ala alkum tuflihun. Innama yuri do shaya yeah shay yeah shayatin no shayat yeah shay yeah shaitan an you ki a bainakum kumul ada wata wal bagda an fi kamri wal may siri wa ya sudakum an di dik rilahi wa a nisa latin fa hu an tum mu ta. He says, "O you who believe, intoxication and gambling, dedication of stones, and diversion by arrows are a admiration of Satan handies work. Such admiration that ye may prosper. Satan's plan is but to exceed enmity and hate between you with intoxication and gambling, and hinder you from the remembrance of the Almighty and from prayer. Will ye not then abstain?" This is 5, right? Verse 90 into 91. Let's go into this one right here, Dave East. Because I love you, bro. I love you. I don't know what these individuals are doing, these individuals around you, but I love you. Straight like that. And you're my brother of faith, and I don't want to see you end up in handcuffs. Thank you so much. You just got me, Bo, on point. You got good speaking. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Right? Hold on, Dave East. Hold on. So this is chapter 2, right? Verse 219. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but 219, Dave East. Okay? This is just a reminder to pull you up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Move right. You got to move right. Move accordance with the Creator. He always have your back. And I'm glad that it turned out okay. You got a little slap, you know, even though you're a little unruly, you got locked up, stuff like that. But take heed. But I want you to look at the bigger picture and look at your circle around you. Okay? Don't look at it no other way, brother. Okay? It's going to read a little bit, Davies. chapter 2, verse 219. Yas an lu ka, it says, Yas an lu naka wa nil kam ye kama ri was me si ring ku fihi ma if mu kan bi ru wa mana fi u lina si. The Creator says, they asked thee concerning wine and gambling, say in them is a great sin, and some benefit from man, but the sin is greater than the benefit. Okay? Davies, this is not to bash you. This is not to be like, stop. It's not. This is a reminder for you. Okay? Is that you have to listen. You got to move right. You probably been moving right. Oh, you think that you probably was moving right. But the Creator Almighty put you in this position so you can see who's around your circle, who's in your circle, and expose these individuals. All right? These people that say that they really love you or whatever the case may be. You are a person that is taking people out of darkness, out of poverty, right? Out of homelessness, out of jobless, and all of these great benefits that's there. All right? And we are all need to work on ourselves. We're not perfect. But the individuals that surround you, I blame them. And if you're watching, y'all allow Dave East, this brother, to get in this car and go home, which he could have killed himself or he could have killed somebody else, allegedly. I say allegedly. Okay? He has a family. He has bills he has to take care of, mortgage, his mother, grandparent, whatever. We all do. He's helping you out as well as you helping him out. You're supposed to have, somebody's supposed to have stepped up and drove his car and took him home. If he didn't want to go home, you're supposed to have took his keys and put him in the Uber. All right? Or just take his keys. I'm going in the Uber with you, man. I got your back. I got your back. Okay? That's how it's supposed to have go. He ain't supposed to have been in that car by himself. He has jewelry in there, money in there, whatever else is in there. That's valuable. And you let him get in there and go? I need for you to think about this, Dave East. This is something serious. That's why I didn't post his videos up to show and promote these certain things. They over there talking about, yeah, you this and that. No, that's why I said allegedly. Now, the flip of this is only for education. Nobody's supposed to be driving under the influence of alcohol. Nobody. I don't want you drinking, period. If you're doing that, you should be somewhere safe in your own home. And if you are going to drink, you're supposed to have a responsible person that you trust, that can take care of you, that you can rely on, that got your back from morning, night, for the sake of Allah, for the sake of the Creator, that don't drink and smoke. Everybody around you drinking and smoking, having a good old time? No, that's not how that go. Nobody's on point. That ain't supposed to happen. Allah Walam. Only Allah knows the best. The Almighty knows the best. But these acts is a wake-up call for you, Dave East. This is a reminder to you. That's it. Out of love, brother. That's all this is. Now, I blame these individuals that you got around you for this act happening. Keep hanging with Jim Jones. He should know what's going with. Like somebody said that. This is MMC55. I don't know who he's hanging with. And it doesn't matter at this point. The point is that he's supposed to have somebody there that drove his car there, allegedly, if this was the case of him being pulled over DUI and being arrested and going through this embarrassment for himself and his family. This ain't supposed to happen. You're supposed to take the keys, put him in the Uber. If that wasn't going to the case, you drive him to his house. Then you get out, put his keys in his pocket, make sure he get in the house. I'm watching him. Make sure he get in the house, wait 10 minutes. You know, I'm watching the scene, I'm watching everything, making sure that he get in there, that he does his thing, he's home. Call him, yo, you in the house? Yeah, I'm in the house. Wait 20 to 30 minutes to make sure and call him. Make sure that he's okay. Make sure that nobody in his house is tied up. All of these things supposed to be in play with him because he's a figure. He's helping hundreds of people get out of these darkness. You understand? You're supposed to have people there to love you. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I'm not looking at this arrest. I'm not looking at him going to embarrassment and him, you know, just being mad and him acting out, which is fine. Which is fine. I'm looking at the people that he's around, okay? They're supposed to love him and protect him from himself and others. But you send them right over there to death and darkness. His mind is plagued, whatever's going on. Dave-E, straighten up, man. Tighten up. That's all I can say. Tighten up. Tighten up your circle, man. Tighten up those that's around you. Don't have nobody else over there drinking and smoking. If you're gonna at least have 2 or 3 people that's not gonna be drinking and smoking, I got your back. They always watching you. Okay? They don't have to be shooters or anything like that. They could just be watching you. Making sure if you can have a good old time, that's fine. You have a good old time. You didn't reach the state. You didn't reach that stage yet. That's fine. We're not gonna judge you. I'm not the creator. I'm not the almighty. But I'm going to be there and make sure that you get home to your family and your daughters and your loved ones. You're supposed to do it too. But I understand that we are plagued with a lot of things. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Which I understand. But I'm going to make sure that I be there for you. To help you. And to guide you. Make sure that you get home to your loved ones and your family. I'm not going to keep going on with this topic. I hope that your guys please like, share, subscribe. Right? And get this information out to Dave-E's. It's just an awakening call. Each one teach one. Brothers are pulling each other up. Brothers are pulling each other up. And please do, if allegedly, please do not drive under the influence of alcohol. Do not drive under the influence of alcohol. Because ultimately you get yourself killed and kill other people. Majority of the time you kill other people. Nothing happened to you. But I thank the creator that this didn't happen to you. Dave-E allegedly, and that this will be a wake-up call for you and the reminder and awareness of who you got around you. Fellowship says you should have to follow Jesus Christ if you want to protection. I believe in Jesus. I believe in all the prophets. I'm Muslim. I believe in all the prophets and all the books and all the messenger. I believe in all of them. I don't make no distinction between none of them. They all taught the oneness of creation. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about acts of not having people there that love you and support you. You could have crashed out. You could have got somebody killed, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that he did that. He said he passed the test, but they still arrest him. Because they're going to bring you the process. They're going to do that so they can get overtime on you. This is murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. I'm not saying that that's what he was doing. I'm not saying none of that. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. But we saying all these negativity things about him, but look at the things that he's doing for his community, helping thousands of people and saving thousands of people and souls from being murdered, from in the streets, and being plagued and jobless and homeless, and giving them opportunity, right, to network with other people, to help them out. Stop being negative. I don't see the negativity inside of him. I see positivity the way he's doing, putting people on, putting people in positions. Stop being negative. But Dave East, check your circle. I blame them for all of this going on. I blame them. I blame you too, but I blame them that you didn't have somebody that didn't drink or smoke in your circle, that watch your back 24/7, that wouldn't see you level up. Allegedly. Peace, y'all. Peace.